My son, Avery, is obsessed with basketball. Last year, I had the opportunity to coach him in a 12 and under basketball league. I was the head coach, I was responsible for drafting the team, and I've got to tell you, this team was stacked. It was built to win a championship. I had height on this team, I had talent. I had a half dozen big, athletic, really tough players with potential. I had speed, I had skill, I had depth. And then there was Ryan. Ryan was a little small for his age, for 12 years old. Small kid with a large, round, freckled face, unkempt hair. Very polite, very well-mannered. The kind of kid that was great to be around, and he was really, really sweet, but I just wouldn't be counting on him for winning any basketball championships. I wouldn't be counting on him to really help the team. But that was okay. He was part of the team. You know, my goal that year as a basketball coach wasn't just to win basketball games. It was to instill leadership in these children. In every single game and in every single huddle, I would pull back and let the kids come forward so that they could speak first. I wanted to hear that they were taking ownership for their own actions and their own decisions, and that they were figuring things out on their own. Well, all the kids spoke up at some point or another over the course of the season. But surprisingly, the player that was the most vocal during these huddles was little, sweet, innocent, shy Ryan. You know, it made me smile. This kid's not going to the NBA, I thought, but you know, he's getting it, he's learning, he's having fun, and he's contributing. You know, looking back at my own youth basketball career, I can't help but wonder what if. I had decent skills, that wasn't the issue. The issue was that there were too many times where I felt out of my element, a little intimidated, and then I just didn't play my best. I remember one time when I was in high school, and I was in the middle of a really rowdy pickup game in a rough part of town. And I was overmatched in every way imaginable. These kids that I was playing with were older, bigger, tougher, more confident than I was. Now it happened that one of my mentors was at the court that day. And during one of the breaks in the action, he pulled me over and he leaned over and he whispered into my ear, "Play your game. Just play your game." Now, I wish I could tell you that was the day that launched my NBA career. It was not. But it was the day that I stopped backing down from challenges and started playing my game. So back to that basketball team that I coached. It was a long season. We had our ups and downs. We persevered. We grew. They grew individually. We grew as a team. And we made it all the way to the semifinals of the playoffs. Our reward? We'd be matched up against the first place team in the league, the highest scoring team in the league, the Hawks. I'm proud of my boys. They battled. It was a long game. Went through 3 quarters, 4 quarters, went into overtime, and ultimately we prevailed. We won 61-60 in overtime. So after the game, I went over to the score sheet and looked down, and I wanted to see how everybody had done. Oh, there's 20 points from this player, 15 from this player, 9 from this player. Oh, and look, there's the 2 points that Ryan scored earlier in the game. You know, the scoreboard doesn't tell the full story. Winning, really winning, is about challenging and encouraging each other to show up to be our absolute best every single day, because you never know what kind of a difference your contribution is going to make. "Hey, Ryan," I said, "you know, we would not have won this game without your 2 points." "Thanks, Coach." He smiled. "I know."